Point presents America's favorite family comedy, The Adventures of Ozzie and Harriet, starring the entire Nelson family. Here is Ozzie, who plays the part of Ozzie Nelson. And, of course, his lovely wife, Harriet, as Harriet Nelson. The older of the Nelson boys, David, appears as David Nelson. And his younger brother, the irrepressible Ricky, played by Ricky Nelson. The Nelsons' next-door neighbor, Thorny, is played by DeFore.
Have you called the club about our reservations for the dance yet? I say, have you called about the dance Friday night? Have you made our reservations at the club?
What the heck was that?
I just want to know if you've made our reservations for the dance Friday night.
Oh, no, I didn't. I thought you were. You're on the committee, aren't you?
Oh, well, I just want to be sure. But never mind, I'll do it. I have to call the club anyway.
Morning, Mom.
Oh, good morning.
Hi, Bob.
I got your
Hi,
breakfast.
Dave.
Can I ask you something personal?
Yeah, go ahead, Dave.
Maybe I better wait until you're not quite so busy.
Oh, I'm sorry, son. What's your problem?
Well, it's financial. The senior prom comes up in a couple of weeks, and I need some money.
Oh. Well, I think maybe we can handle that. My wallet's in my coat there. You think $10 will be about enough?
I think I'll need a little more than that.
Oh? Say about 15?
Oh, you'll probably need more than that.
Will you, Dave?
Yes, sir, I'm afraid so.
How much will you need?
$59.
What on earth do you need $59 for?
Well, the prom is a formal dance, and I have to buy a tuxedo.
Why don't you just rent a tuxedo?
Yeah, that's an idea, son. Why don't you rent one?
Well, I would, but I guess I fooled around too long. All the rental tuxes of my size have been reserved. I guess I'll just have to buy one.
Well, I don't know. It certainly isn't a good investment. You'll probably never wear it again. I think spending $60 for just one dance is pretty foolish.
Yeah, it sure sounds like it. Sure hate to miss that dance, though. Everybody's going.
Now, wait a minute. Why didn't I think of this before? I had the same problem as you when I was in high school, and you can solve it the same way I did. I borrowed my father's tuxedo.
Golly, I can't go to the prom in my grandfather's tuxedo.
No. I mean, you can borrow mine.
Oh, I didn't know you had one.
Oh, sure. Haven't worn it in quite a while. Harriet, when was the last time I wore my tuxedo?
Well, I think it was the Randolph's costume party. Remember I went as Admiral Byrd and you went as a penguin?
No. That was my old full dress suit. Let's see, I wore the tuxedo, it was a couple of years ago, maybe longer than that. I remember it was at the installation of officers at the lodge. That was it.
Try on, Dave.
Okay, where is it?
I think it's upstairs in our bedroom closet.
That's right, upstairs in the closet.
Do you think it'll fit, Pop?
Well, it may be a little broad across the shoulders.
Yes, especially the trousers.
Oh, eat your breakfast first, Dave, then we'll go up and try it on.
Golly.
Something the matter?
Well, maybe it'll look better when I get it on.
Oh, yeah, that's a nice suit, Dave.
There, doesn't look too bad.
Well, it feels okay. Kind of old-fashioned, though, isn't it?
Oh, no, Dave, that's not a real old suit. I didn't buy it so long ago.
Dewey Takes Manila.
Oh, I think that was a gag at a party or something.
Don't you like it, Dave?
Well, all the guys at school say they aren't wearing double-breasted ones anymore. The new ones have kind of long, curved lapels, not sharp points like these.
Well, no, Dave, a tux is a tux. I mean, they're made to stay in style. Why don't you try the trousers on? You can't really judge anything with those pants. I'm sure it'll look good. It's an expensive suit.
Oh, gee, Pop, if it's an expensive suit, maybe I oughtn't to wear it.
Oh, sure. Go ahead, son. You're welcome to it.
I don't want to seem like a show-off now, Pop.
Oh, no. Go ahead.
You know, it could be a little outdated. He might feel out of place if some of the other boys come in the new type.
Harriet, he'll look as good as anybody there. It's a very nice tuxedo.
Oh, I'm sure it is.
How's it look, Pa?
Oh, I think it's going to be fine, Dave.
Seems to be quite a bit left over in those trousers.
Actually, it's not going to fit perfectly, Harriet. There's always a little alteration to be done.
Gee, I don't mean to sound ungrateful, Pop, but do you think you'd be willing to go part way with me on a new tuxedo if I could scrape up a little more?
Well, gee, Dave, I think this one's going to do fine. Of course, if you think you'd feel self-conscious in it. How much money do you think you'd need altogether?
Well, let's see, there's the prom tickets, then there's the corsage, and there's always food after the dance. Well, maybe we better forget the new tuxedo.
I really think you're going to be very happy with this, Dave, after you get it pressed. And don't forget, you'll have a nice white shirt on and a black tie.
Honey, here, sit down on the bed. Let me take a look at the bottom of those trousers. Oh, sure, I can let these down.
Alas, poor Yard. I knew him, Horatio.
Hi, Oz.
Oh, hi there, Thorny.
What are you doing?
Oh, just brushing off the old tux.
You know, this poses a fascinating question.
What's that?
Well, what does the Salvation Army do with an old tuxedo?
Hey, I'm not going to give this away. I'm going to have it fixed up for Dave. He's going to wear it to the prom.
Oh. Let me see it. Wait a minute, what's this?
Oh, well, the seams have come apart a little there. That's easily fixed.
Mm-hmm. Looks a little shiny, too. Why don't you buy the boy a new one?
I suppose you're going to buy a new one for your boy.
Yes, I am. Frankly, I was all set for him to wear that old green job of mine, but I was talked out of it.
You realize, don't you, a new tuxedo costs $60?
I know, Oz, I know. But the boy has some idea that styles have changed a little, and I don't want him to be embarrassed.
That's ridiculous. Tuxedos never go out of style.
Well, apparently you don't watch television.
I watch television all the time, and I see lots of tuxedos just like this.
Oz, I'm talking about the live shows, not the old movies.
It's ridiculous to buy a boy a tuxedo that he's going to outgrow in 2 months.
Okay, if it's the money you're worried about, I'll be glad to loan.
No. I've got enough money.
Well, good.
I appreciate the offer.
Well, I was just being neighborly. Oz, you sure you have money for a tux?
Well, yes.
Then how about loaning some to me?
Wonderful idea. We haven't had a formal dance in so long. I've checked with quite a few of the other girls, and they all seem to feel the same way about it. All right. Well, I'll see you later. Bye.
Harriet.
Yes, dear?
I've been thinking over the situation about David in a tuxedo, and I realize $60 is a lot of money, and I think he can wear mine very nicely. But I do feel he deserves a new one.
Well, I think it's a wonderful idea. Why the sudden change of heart?
Well, there are a couple of reasons. First of all, because I don't want him to be embarrassed at the dance.
And second, because Thorny's getting one for Will.
Yeah. Well, how did you know that?
I just finished talking to Catherine on the phone.
Oh. Yeah, well, I think I'll take him down to the Emporium and let him pick out a new one.
Oh, he'll be thrilled to pieces with it.
Oh, sure. I can't have my son going to the prom in a shiny hand-me-down.
Are you referring to that item you're holding in your hand there?
Oh, well, I think this is a very nice conservative tuxedo, but it seems that the gay young blades are wearing a different style this year.
What about the gay old blades?
Well, if you're referring to me, I'm very happy with this tux. As a matter of fact, I'm just sorry I don't get more chance to wear it.
You'll be wearing it to the country club dance Saturday night. We've decided to go formal.
Oh, how about that?
All this talk about tuxedos got me to thinking how long it's been since we've had a formal dance, so I called up the rest of the committee members, and they thought it was a fine idea.
Oh, well, it is a good idea, I guess.
You can wear your tuxedo.
Yeah. Well, I'd better take it down to the cleaners then.
Oh, fine. You can take my formal with you. I laid it out on the bed.
Okay. I think maybe I better take mine to the tailor's. The seam has come open here a little bit.
Oh, well, they can do that kind of work at the cleaners. They do nice repair work.
How are they at alterations?
Well, all right, I guess. Why?
Well, I was just wondering if... No.
I'll be with you in just a moment, sir.
Okay.
Sure's a nice store, isn't it, Pop?
This is the best in town, Dave. Over here, Rick.
Boy, they sure have some neat stuff.
Ricky, be careful, will ya?
Liberace, what are you doing here?
Quit trying to be so funny. Least you could have done is get dressed up to come in a place like this. Look at your pants. All you need is a keychain.
Listen, David, you don't have to get a swell head just because you're getting a tuss. Clothes don't make the man, you know.
Sorry to have kept you gentlemen waiting.
Oh, that's okay. Boys, we'd like to look at a tuxedo, please.
I see. You take about a size...
No, it isn't for me. It's for my son here. It's his first tuxedo.
Oh, of course. Well, we have a husky young man here. I'd say you take about a size 40, 42. Do you have any particular style in mind?
Yeah, I'd like one of those long, curved lapel ones with a single button.
That's the latest. You really know your styles, young man.
He gets that from me.
Oh? Well, let's try one on. Isn't that a beauty?
Yeah, that looks swell.
Say, these curved lapels, they're not going right out of style, are they? We wouldn't want to buy something if it's just a fad.
Oh, no, sir. We've carried these several years now.
See? I suppose you also feature the peaked lapels with the double-breasted...
Well, yes, we have to keep some on hand for the old duffers. There, how does that feel?
Oh, it feels fine.
Want to take a look in our three-way mirror?
Personally, I think he'd look better in a strapless number, dearie.
Looks swell, Dave.
Oh, thanks, Pop. I think I'll take it if it's all right with you.
Wrap it up.
Fine, and we'll just have the trousers measured.
Good.
Say, aren't you Mr. Nelson?
Oh, yes, I am.
I'm Fred Moore. I think I've seen you out at the golf club.
Oh, I thought you looked familiar. As a matter of fact, we've played together, haven't we?
That's right. You're the fellow that hit that fabulously long drive out on the third hole.
Oh.
Did you ever have any trouble from the guy with the broken windshield?
No.
It's going to be some dance Friday night, I guess.
Yeah, it'll be kind of fun to go formal for a change.
I suppose you have a tuxedo.
Yes, I have. Very nice one at home.
It's kind of old, though.
Oh, well, you know, quite a few of the fellows have been in for new ones. It's a pretty big occasion.
Well, yes, I know, but mine's really in excellent shape. It just needs a little pressing.
Yeah, but it's got those old pointed lapels, Pa.
Are you working on a commission, little man?
Would you care to try on one of our latest models, Mr. Nelson?
Oh, no, thanks.
I'll bet you look swell, Pa.
Well, I guess it won't hurt to see how it looks. It does feel kind of roomy.
The new models are made that way. This single button allows you a lot more freedom.
Yeah.
Hey, it looks swell, Pop. You and I could do a vaudeville act.
Shall we have them both fitted at the same time?
Well, I don't think so. It's very nice, but I think I'll make the old one do. After all, it's just one dance.
Fine. Well, if you should change your mind, I'll be glad to take care of you.
Okay, fine.
Can we get my pants fitted now?
Certainly. The dressing room's right around the corner. Just follow me.
If you need any money, let me know.
Cleaning man.
Oh, good. I was wondering if we'd get these things back in time for the dance tonight.
Yeah, well, the cleaner said he's been pretty busy all week. I guess just about everybody's going to the dance. That old thing doesn't look so bad at that.
Well, this isn't so old. I've only worn it a couple of times.
I'm talking about the tuxedo.
Oh. Well, don't worry, dear. You'll be the beau of the ball. Say, if I cut the top off of this, do you think anybody'd recognize it?
Oh, no. People never recognize old dresses anyway. How do I look, dear?
Well, fine, aside from turning blue.
Oh, it's supposed to fit rather tight. You know, it's a formal jacket. It's funny how a thing will tighten up when you leave it in the closet for a couple of years. I guess these old materials shrink at the cleaners. But I kind of like a snug fit.
It's snug, all right. What's the matter, dear?
My arm seems to be going to sleep.
Fine. A full-dress tourniquet.
You know, Harriet, after all, I won't be the only guy there with an old tuxedo. I mean, Thorny's going to wear his, and a lot of the fellas. And then there'll be the waiters and the musicians.
Well, it's all right with me, dear, if you want to buy a new tuxedo.
Oh, no. I mean, you haven't said anything about buying a new formal, so why should I buy a new tuxedo?
Don't you like this formal?
Oh, yeah, sure. It's swell. It's, as I say, if you're willing to go along with the gag. No. If you're willing to wear your old formal, I certainly should be willing to wear my old tuxedo.
Well, it'll be dark anyway.
Oh, sure.
Well, I'd better get lunch. Will you hang that up for me, please?
Oh, yeah. Oh, no lunch for me, Harriet. I think I'll just have a piece of rye crisp and a glass of dietetic grapefruit juice.
Oh, may I have the next dance, dearie?
Wait a minute. What is this?
Well, just a preview, Oz, of what the well-dressed country club man will wear. Pretty sharp, huh? Feel that material.
Now, just a second, Thorny. I thought you and I agreed it was silly to buy a new tuxedo.
Oh, well, that wasn't in writing, Oz. Don't tell me you're going fishing.
Oh, that's my old tuxedo, and you know it. Incidentally, the cleaner did a wonderful job on this. Pressed it up nicely, and I think it looks fine. Of course, it's conservative. You like it?
You'd fool me, Oz. When I saw it out in the backyard, it looked pretty bad. But now it looks hideous.
It may interest you to know that it's very bad taste to be dressed formally before 6 o'clock at night.
Just semi-formally, Oz. See? No reason for coming over. Want to borrow a pair of black socks. Where are they?
They're right in the drawer there. Grab them and beat it.
Calm down, Oz. This isn't my tux at all. Belongs to my boy, Will.
Then you're not going to wear it to the dance.
I certainly am. Just a matter of using a little intelligence. You see, we ordered it with the pants 3 inches longer than Will's size. Now I can wear it tonight. Then we'll have it shortened for Will and plenty of time for the prom.
You mean to say you're going to wear your son's clothes?
Certainly.
Oh, of all the cheap deals. I wonder why I didn't think of it.
Well, maybe you can work something out with David. I'll see you later, Oz. Say, wait a minute. Isn't that strangling you at the waist?
It happens to be very comfortable.
Okay, Oz. Well, Oz, call me in an hour when the sand has run out, and I'll come back and turn you over.
Oh, Dave, I've been looking for you. What's up, Pop? Well, I have a little proposition to make to you, son. Here, sit down here. I think that's a nice, comfortable chair.
Well, gee, Pop, I'm borrowing the money from you.
I just wanted to talk to you about your tux. Now, as you recall, earlier in the week, I offered to lend you my tux so you could wear it to the prom. There's an old saying, turnabout is fair play. Now, as I understand it, your tuxedo won't be delivered until later this afternoon, so I thought if we phoned right away, they'd have time to alter the pants, temporarily, of course.
What for?
Well, I thought maybe you'd let me borrow your new tux to go to the country club dance with tonight. You see, my pants seem to have, something happened to shrunk or something around the paunch. The waist. I think the cleaner did it.
I'd be glad to let you have it, Pop, if I was still going to get it.
What do you mean?
Well, the prom committee had a meeting this morning, and on account of so many of the guys had trouble getting tuxedos, they decided to change it to dark suits instead.
Oh. Well, your tuxedo is dark, and, well, don't you want a new tuxedo?
Oh, gee, Pop, I was thinking about all that money you were going to have to spend, and my dark suit looks swell. And so as soon as I heard about the new plans, I canceled the order.
Oh.
That is, Mom's canceling it for me. Oh, I'm sorry if I did something wrong.
No, Dave. It was very thoughtful. It's just well, I guess I'll have to resort to sort of an old trick.
Don't make too much noise. Pop doesn't feel too well. Here, you want me to take these?
Oh, no, thanks, dear. I've got them.
Okay, I have to get a thermometer.
Well, what seems to be the trouble, dear? Rick says you don't feel well.
Oh, well, I don't know exactly, but I don't think it's anything serious. However, I don't think I should expose those people at the dance tonight, though.
Oh, I see.
It's just a slight fever, I think.
You feel cool to me.
Oh, well, I think it might be one of those chilly fevers.
Oh, well, I think I know what's wrong, and I think I know what'll fix you up in a jiffy.
Oh, now, Harriet, I wouldn't fool around with this.
Here, does this make you feel any better?
Why, that's David's new tuxedo.
That's right.
Well, I thought you went down to cancel it.
Hey, my tuxedo. Wouldn't they cancel the order, Mom?
Yes, but I got to thinking that you'd need it in college, so I decided to bring it home. I hope you don't mind.
Oh, no. No, I'm sure he doesn't, do you, Dave?
Oh, heck no, Mom. Thanks a lot.
Isn't that a beautiful tuxedo, though?
Be careful, dear. You'll blow your feverish top.
Well, frankly, I am feeling a little better, Doctor.
I thought you would.
Do you mind if I try this on, Dave?
Well, heck no, Pop.
Boy, wait till Thorny sees me in this. Looks pretty sharp, huh?
Oh, it really does, dear.
Say, you know something, Harriet? This is strange, because you know how much more muscular my waist is than David's. Well, this fits me perfectly.
Well, it ought to. It's your size.
My size?
Your old tuxedo was nice, dear, but there was just one thing that worried me.
What's that?
I have to be seen with you at the dance.
Well, I guess you have a point there.
You mean this is really Pop's tuxedo?
Well, let's just say it belongs to both of you. I think we can alter it slightly for the prom.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. See, we both have a tuxedo for only $60.
Well, it's a little more than 60, dear. It's more like 160.
Well, what do you mean?
Well, now, don't get excited. I got you some accessories to go with it.
Well, $100 worth of accessories?
See? A black tie, a dress shirt, new pair of cufflinks, and a beautiful new formal for me.
Harriet, you're lovely.
Here's the thermometer, Pop.
Holy smokes, I'm too late. The old boy's delirious.
Mom, will you please tell Ricky that tuxedo belongs to Pop and me?
Well, I think he knows that.
Well, he says it belongs to all the men in the family, and that includes him.
Well, it won't hurt to let him borrow it when he gets big enough.
Well, that's just it. He wants to wear it tonight.
Don't wait up for me, Mother. I may be late.
I'll dig you later, Daddy-o.
The clothing salesman was played by Jack Wagner. This is Vern Smith speaking. Don't forget that a completely different episode of The Adventures of Ozzie and Harriet is heard every Friday night on radio. Consult your newspaper for time and radio station.